Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Eder Zanetti. We are in a sixth chapter of our work on regenerative agriculture, a practice that involves analyzing the context of your property, integration with other land use in the territory, minimizing soil impacts, maximizing the rotation of different cultivars, keep the soil cover all year round, preferably with living roots, and integrate livestock within the overall framework of activities you have in your property. Then we start talking about the practices that drives you into regenerative agriculture. We start talking about, of course, your productivity, but then no tillage and the non-tillage property on assuring water quality and quantity mainly, and of course a minimum contribution in order to remove and stock the atmospheric CO2. And then we start talking about trees within the property. And there are two main reasons why a landholder would cultivate trees within its property. Of course, it has a living root which will providing soil cover all year round for many years to your property. So it is an advantage in terms of minimizing soil impact. But it needs to compensate the damage, let's we say, or the lower it does in the production of food, of fiber, of other elements on your agricultural land. So you need to produce enough biomass to compensate for that loss. And that's the main reason why we say that when a landholder is planting trees in its property, it's making a saving for his future. So the amount of biomass you will have within those trees, it will compensate, it will give you a safe money that you will be preserving in order to use when you need, so you can cut down the trees and turn them into cash. And another reason is that if you have a threatened or an endangered tree species in your property, then you can use some management tools in order to assure its preservation. So you can have trees preserving biodiversity in your property as well. Those are the reasons. If you are not having the trees in your property to harvest them for biomass, or if you're not cultivating it to preserve the species from extinction, then you don't have any real reason to have trees in your property, do you? And we'll be discussing this further in our next chapter. Follow us to learn more about that. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Eder Zanetti for tous les amis africains.